Briefly, we would want to know, after the 2018 elections, Transform Zimbabwe went quiet. Was it quiet, or there was something that has been going on?
Yeah, thank you very much, my brother, for that. So, after the 2018 elections, Transform Zimbabwe took time to reflect on the elections, reflecting on the path we had walked until the election and our performance in the elections. Obviously, we had to reflect on that and see where we stand. Also, very importantly, we had to reflect our participation in the MDCA Alliance. Remember, we participated in the 2018 elections under the banner of the MDCA Alliance. So it was time for the membership of Transform Zimbabwe to reflect on all that and also come up with a way forward for the party. And I think a decision was reached after wide consultations within our structures as a party. Our membership and our leaders then resolved to withdraw Transform Zimbabwe out of the MDCA Alliance so that we can take time to rebuild the party and also consolidate our structures. And this is what we have been doing. We've been mapping a way forward in terms of rebuilding and rebranding the party so that we are able to contribute even more meaningfully again in the national discourse in the fight for democracy.
2018 elections, what has been the experience for Transform Zimbabwe? Lessons learned?
This was, in fact, this was our first major general election as a political party. And of course, there were a million things to learn. We also learned to appreciate the unevenness of the electoral playing field. We witnessed it firsthand, that the electoral playing field is grossly tilted. And we also witnessed the partisanship of national institutions that are supposed to serve everybody. We saw how biased they are towards the ruling party and how captured they are by the ruling government. So we learned all these things and we realized that we need even to do more if we were to win and upstage ZANU-PF and remove them from power. So those were main lessons to learn. And we also learned a lot about working with others. You know, what to expect, how to do it, the challenges, the advantages, and on building synergies with other political parties. And all these are lessons that we have built and developed and shaped ourselves into a more practical political organization that can bring change in this country.
You're talking about coming together in the 2018. What lessons can Zimbabweans political parties learn from the recent elections that were held in the neighboring Malawi, where a coalition of 9 political parties won the elections?
It's very important. That on its own cannot be overemphasized in terms of people coming together, you know, to fight for a common cause. I think this has been our notion as a party from the onset. We've been strong proponents for a collective coming together of the different political players in this country to fight ZANU-PF, to ensure that we win an election. So we definitely saw it become very successful in Malawi, and we're so much encouraged. But it's not only the coming together of the political parties, but you also realize that the judiciary in Malawi played a very key role. The security service played a very key role. The police did not interfere in the demonstrations. And most importantly, the people of Malawi themselves took it upon themselves that they consistently and continuously demonstrated so that their message was heard and it was loud and clear what the people wanted. And that at the end was respected. And if we were to draw lessons as Zimbabweans, it's important for us to be consistent in terms of our action to confront dictatorship and to confront unfairness and to confront cheating. So it's very important, which the people of Malawi did. And I think we can draw quite some good lessons from the people of Malawi.
There is some school of thought within the electorate that some of the parties within the MDC alliance were treated unfairly. You were there, you were the leader of a party that participated in the elections and within the MDC alliance. Were you treated fair?
I mean, in an organization, and when people are trying to work together, or when people are working together, uneven relations ordinarily develop. Just like in a family, it's not every day that everything is okay with your wife and children. The other day you are fighting over something, but you quickly forget it and unite to fight over a common position, for a common position, that is. So this is exactly the same relationship we had within the alliance. There are some experiences that were quite bad, but those are practical experiences that you learn in life. And also we shared great moments together, lots of moments that we shared together with our colleagues within the alliance. And of course, there are also certain days and issues that we did not agree. But the whole essence of a democracy is to agree to disagree, or to disagree respectively. And this is what we precisely did in the alliance.
One of the parties in the elections, the MDCA, is being torn apart now. The one that is led by Nelson Chamisa, and the one that is being led currently by Madame Khupe, soon after the Supreme Court ruling. We have also attended a press conference where the Secretary General of that party, Douglas Mwonzora, said he is saying, come back and let's work together. Has he reached out to transform Zimbabwe?
So what needs to be understood is the fact that many people have been reaching out to transform Zimbabwe, many different political organizations. And as a political party in Zimbabwe, we have welcomed any debate and discourse that can enhance the fight for democracy in this country. But of course, let me also hasten to say, any decision by Transform Zimbabwe to work with whichever political organization approaches them, it's important that such a decision is reached by the national executive of the party. And until such a time that the national executive of Transform Zimbabwe reaches a decision to re-engage the MDCA alliance, that won't happen until if the executive reaches such a decision. And of course, we also consult the membership of Transform Zimbabwe, what is best for us as a political party. And this is what we will do should it become necessary. So we don't shut out anybody from engaging us, and at the same time, it doesn't necessarily mean that whoever engages us, we will go along with them. So any decision to work with any group or organization will be reached by the leadership of Transform Zimbabwe on behalf of the membership of the party.